sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, mark it, please. All right. One moment here.
And
Sorry.
then tip the top of it away from him a little bit. There you go, right there. Perfect.
You ready?
All right,
Not
Captain.
yet. Hang on.
Hold on for 1 second,
Sorry.
please.
Yeah, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Hold on 1 second, Captain Haines. Still getting camera ready here.
Ready here.
Okay.
All right, there
Right.
you go.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
That's it.
What did that say?
GBU. God bless you. Every message we sent on the wall, we ended with GBU. God bless you.
Wonderful. I'm going to move this mic a little bit. Bill, didn't get readjusted. Are you still out of your frame?
I'm still good.
Okay.
So could you retransmit that again? But
Yeah, and talk to me a little bit about the tap code. What it, describe a typical evening when you start to communicate to someone in the cell next to you or whatever.
Well, it just with the time, most of the time we tapped was during the sleep hour. They would go to, they would have a nap hour like from 12 to 1 or 1 to 2 or something like that. That's when.
I'm sorry, sir, the noise is
Okay.
happening again. Just give it 1 second. Are you thinking we just cut into this or should
Sure.
I?
You can readjust it if you want to.
Got my
Just
toe
loosen
on.
the lowest knob. Allows you to pan.
Okay. All right. So usually tapping happened at night.
It happened, no, not necessarily. And during the time that they were doing the sleeping, at the night would do it at night, but it was better to catch them during nap time. Okay, and you could see at night. Your lookout would be under looking at a crack under. At night, you couldn't see them come up. So you would arouse somebody, first of all, probably by like that. Okay, so you get them and they'd get on the line, and then you'd send your message, and then you would, I'll send it again just to say, but every message ended with this, okay? That's the second line. The tap code runs A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. They eliminate the letter K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's wrong, but there are 5 groups of 5. So the first tap would be when I said G. Okay, I go, that's line 2, and it's number 2 down the line. So you go, I go that's G. Now I go to B, B's on the first line, A, B, C, D, E. I would go, that's on line 1, and you go B. Okay, now I'm going to go to U. U is down on the 4th line, and it's the 4th letter, I believe, or the 5th, I forget which. Anyway, you'd go 4th line, U, GBU. If danger or if the guy didn't understand it, he missed a letter or something, he would go to the alert call again. He'd go like that fast. That means I missed that letter, so you'd go over again. And you could do the same thing with this. Remember the stick thing? You do the same thing there. And the other mode we had, I was not in many places where you could do that, was simply to go to the finger code, which was A, and my fingers are so messed up now, B, C, D, and you could do that. Now, if you could get into a position where you could go with a finger code, some guys really got fast at that. You see what I mean? And if you could do that, that was the best way to go, because it was silent also.
There was a way that you knew it was a friendly on the other side. You could signal them. How was that?
No, you could tell by the way they tapped back. In other words, we just knew that they couldn't get it back. I don't know, what did the rest of them say? If you
Shave and haircut.
Oh, that's, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, that's how, when they called you up, I'm sorry, that's it. Shave and a haircut. That's right. I had forgotten that, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you're right.
That's how you knew.
But they wouldn't.
Sometimes the guards would try to trap
Yeah,
you.
they would. Yeah, but you could listen and know it wasn't. But shaving a haircut was it. That's the answer. You're absolutely right. Boy, how soon you forget. Anyway, it worked. It worked and worked. And I will be interested in hearing from you later to find out where that originally or where that came from. Now, I heard the story that Shu said, and Shu is usually right. But I was told it came from the Naval Academy, and you're saying it came from some guy that learned it in a Polish.
Well, in Korea.
In Korea, yeah.
He was in a survival training.
Yeah.
And they didn't actually teach it in the survival training, but at lunch, he was sitting at this table, and a sergeant was telling a story at the next table about the tap code that was used in Germany.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
In prisoner war camps, they could tap on the water pipes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They would be hearing it all
Yeah.
the barracks down.
That would really carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, we said the cup is much better, faster, and the cup was you could really talk in it if you knew how to do it, and you had to work at it.
Here, do we, Karen?
How did you use the cup?
Yeah.
How do you use it?
How did you use it?
Maybe you could just use your hand as like a cup.
Yeah, if you get a cup like this, and you you listen by putting the open end of the cup against the wall, and you put your ear against that, and they can speak. If they speak slowly enough, you can understand them. When you're talking, you talk into the open end of the cup like that, and you cup your mouth, you cup your arm, your hands around the cup that you're speaking into, right? So, and it worked. I mean, I don't know who the first guy was that tried that, but it actually worked. It didn't go through brick wall like that. And again, it turned, if you had a good voice, sharp voice, in other words, it would go through there easier than if you were bass and really low, you know. And some guys it worked with, some guys it did not. But
my understanding is if you sealed around the cup really well, like Al Carpenter was one who was really good with the cup.
Yeah.
And he was saying if you sealed around the cup really well, the guards couldn't hear you. It was.
Yeah, that was another reason that you would seal it like that, so they couldn't. You're absolutely right. Couldn't hear you. And of course, the danger signal was heel the hand in there like that, and that would resound loudly over the, throughout the camp almost.
All right. I think they're about ready to open the doors. That was fantastic, Captain Haines. I really, really, really appreciate what you've done here. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
We're really looking forward to the next couple of days.